LinScents is back with another video, and this time we are not talking about fragrances, we're not talking about food, we're not talking about beverages, we are talking about shoes. Man, if you guys are anything like me, you go on Facebook, man, this is kind of how you can tell those phone companies, maybe the government if you will. Everyone knows what you are doing. You buy one pair of shoes off the internet, next thing you know, you get so many ads on different shoe companies or anything like this. You look up headphones, next thing you know, you got about 20 different ads from different electronic companies trying to sell you headphones. In this case, you guys have ever heard of the company MLO? That is a MLO. MLO shoes. They are out of Utah. Now, I don't know exactly where in Utah, Salt Lake, doesn't really matter. All I know is they are a company in Utah making shoes. They kind of got different variety of shoes. Now, they do women and men's shoes. However, I've noticed when it comes to like the high top shoes, it pretty much seems like it's only for men. And then most of their other shoes are pretty much unisex, pretty much. So, pretty much just like fragrance, shoes are unisex nowadays. Anyone can wear whatever they please, and we'll see how these shoes are. Now, I was fortunate to get, they do have coupon codes throughout the year, and I was actually fortunate enough to get a buy two pair, get one pair for free. So I decided to get the wifey a pair of shoes, and I got the other two for me because she has a crap load of shoes. So do I, but you know, I try to go through all my shoes. Eventually she has shoes with tags still on them, so decided to get her just the one pair. She should be good with that. Now, they do have shoes that resemble other famous brand shoes. For instance, the shoes that I got for the wifey, they pretty much look just like the Yeezys, the famous Yeezys. Now, I never thought the Yeezys were all that cool. I mean, they look pretty, I mean, they look decent, but it's like, you know, the price you pay for them, I don't think they justify that. Honestly, I don't think any shoe justifies the price, unless they are gonna get on your feet by themselves. Maybe you just wake up and then they just fly on your feet without you having to touch them. But other than that, I don't think shoes should be worth so much. I mean, you know, especially when you look at other countries, people are walking around barefoot and everything like that, and we're out here spending $300 on a pair of shoes. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually ended up spending about $130 on 3 pair of shoes, okay? Again, that was a buy two, get one free. I believe one pair was about, I think both of them, all 3 pair were like 69 bucks. So, you know, you're obviously going to be paying the lesser amount of the shoe. That's going to be the free one, obviously. But enough talking about the actual shoes. Let's take a look at them, okay? So now, again, I got the wifey the Yeezys. I actually got a pair of those. They're supposed to be coming in. Obviously, I think they were out of them the day that I purchased them. So they did send me an email saying that they are on their way, actually. But let's get into these shoes, okay? So now, when you get these shoes, especially if you buy more than one, okay? For instance, I got this box here, and there's supposed to be 2 pairs of shoes in here. But when you see how small this box is, you guys, take a look at that small box, and once you close it, you're like, what the hell are they? Are these like inflatable shoes? Am I gonna have to blow these up after I get them out? But no, I guess they put them in there so tightly that you can fit 2 pairs of shoes in there. So when you get them, they're gonna come like this. And this was, I kind of think, like when I first seen these, this was kind of a red flag type thing. Are these gonna be like some shoes that came from Wish? You throw them in that little bag like that. But we shall see. I mean, these MLO shoes got really good ratings. I mean, everyone pretty much owns a pair. Pretty much have nothing but nice things to say about them. And honestly, I thought I was gonna have to wait like a month for these shoes, and no, these were here within a week. So that is kudos to them for that. Again, out of Utah. So if you're a little bit closer to Utah, you probably get them even faster. I'm about 2,000 miles away from Utah. So here's the cool thing. They actually send you a nice little bag to go along with your new shoes. So that is dope. If you guys like those little quick bags, you can just kind of throw a wallet in there, maybe some, you know, your fragrances. You want to just throw a fragrance in there for the day, maybe going to the gym, maybe going to the park. You just want to throw some essentials in here just for the day. boom, this is a nice little bag. So that's pretty cool for them to do that. And they actually do that with every single pair of shoes. So if you buy 3 pairs of shoes, they're gonna give you 3 separate bags. I do have another bag. These are the wifey shoes, okay? And on here, there's gonna be a description on these shoes. There was a description on this plastic, if you can see, made in China. And then let me see. Actually, I think these are the wifeys. So I'll actually show you the wifeys first, just to see what they look like. So these are supposed to be the ones that look sort of like Yeezys, okay? Now again, man, when you see that little box show up to your doorstep, you're like, how the hell did they get all those shoes in there? Okay, so what they do, now that I'm looking at it, is they got these shoes tightly in there and they tape them down so they don't move. So yeah, you're really saving a lot of space by doing that. However, the only thing is I'm kind of a little concerned about that they folded them up like that is, are they gonna have a lot of wrinkles and stuff like that in them already? So we shall see. I'm not gonna open, well, yeah, I'll open these up just so you guys can see what these ones look like. I got a few lady subscribers. Always use your teeth. Teeth are stronger than any scissor. I can chew through chains if I wanted to. But man, here you go. These are their versions. Man, kind of got that. You guys remember Payless? You know, your mama always used to take you to Payless when they were actually a cheap store. Now I don't think they're even around. Talking about cheap shoes, and now they are distinct, but they have that Payless smell that, man, when you've ever been to a Payless, sometimes that smell is I kind of like that smell of those new shoes at Payless. Yep, smell just like that, smell kind of rubbery. Let's see if they're flexible. Not that flexible, okay, so they are not super flexible. I was hoping for these things to bend all the way back. However, I'm gonna have the wife wear these later. I'm gonna show you the ones that I'm gonna be wearing today, just so I can see how they actually fit. What do they look like after you take them out? But these are the wifeys. These are the ones that's supposed to look like the Yeezys. And honestly, I've never even held a pair of Yeezys, so I don't know what those feel like as far as the weight, how cheap they feel or how expensive they feel. But right off the back, I'm a little disappointed. These feel kind of cheap, but that's not to say these aren't going to be comfortable. So just off feeling, they feel pretty damn cheap. They feel like something you'd get at a flea market, to be honest, but that's just the way they feel. We're going to have to see the way they feel on the foot. But let me show you the ones that I got. Again, I got a pair of those coming in too. I got the gray ones. I think those are like a purple / pink. I don't know what. I'm a little colorblind. But man, here come my shoes again. A nice bag with every pair of shoes that you get. Not just one pair of shoes. Every pair you're gonna get this nice little gym bag right here. Oh, by the way, it is a lovely day in Wisconsin. It's another 80-degree day, man. Whew. It is warm out today. Now with these ones, they actually didn't tape up for me like they did the other ones, so these ones were kind of in there. But again, they're kind of tightly in there, so that's how I guess they make a lot of room for a lot of shoes. But welcome to the family. 15% off, or $15 off. $15 off my next purchase. So they are trying to get you to continue buying their shoes. And man, if you've never been on their website, go check it out. They actually got a lot of cool looking shoes, a few different high tops and stuff like that. But here we go. These are the shoes that I got. Again, these kind of look like some Nikes or maybe some Adidas type runners or something like that. But again, this is like, I was expecting these to be like, especially these type of shoes, I was expecting these to be like more stretchy. And they're not that stretchy. I mean, they got a little stretch right here, but other than that, nothing else, no other stretch. So I'm a little concerned on that because these are a size 12. I wear a size 12. The inside doesn't feel like memory foam at all like that. So for these shoes to be in the $70 range, I don't know about that. No memory foam. The insides do not feel that comfortable. Well, that's with my hand. So I mean, I can easily go out there and grab a insole for these if I wanted to. Here's the insole, just a plain cheap insole. Seems pretty cheap, like one of those ones that you get from the grocery store. But hey, it's all about how these things actually feel on the foot. And I'm gonna put them on, then I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna kind of do a video panning out to my feet. Now, obviously, I don't have a cool cameraman to do that for me and do all the cool editing tricks. So Bear with me. I'm going to stick these on my feet, and I'm going to be right back, all right? Be back. Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm back. The complications of being the cameraman, the host, the main attraction is being able to do all this stuff on your own. The wifey could do it too, but she's kind of busy doing her hair and stuff like that, so they don't want to waste her time. But let me say, as much as those shoes seemed cheap, almost no stretch, these shoes are actually pretty light on the feet. It's almost like you're just walking maybe with a pair of flip-flops on, or just even in your bare socks. And I'm actually quite surprised the way these shoes look. Now, obviously, when you get those shoes that have kind of been crumpled up, they kind of don't look that good until you stick your foot in, and then you kind of fill out the wrinkles and stuff like that. But let me pan down to my feet. Let me show you what these look like. These are actually pretty comfortable. However, I guess my only issue with these shoes is the pricing. Okay, especially when you got companies like Skechers that give you probably pretty much the same shoe for about 40 bucks. Even some Nikes are less than 69 bucks. Okay, Adidas, you can find a pair like that for less than 60 bucks. This is not a, to me, in my personal opinion, is not a well-known company. Okay, you're probably gonna hear from it now that there's social media and stuff like that. It's, you know, much easier to get your name out. You just throw some shoes on an ad, and boom, next thing you know, you got 1,000 people trying to buy your shoes. It was almost kind of like when Wish first came out. The other app, the Wish Geek app, whatever it was called, the other green one. But that's the thing. I think these, especially without a real name brand, without this being like an Adidas or a Nike or a Skechers or a Puma or anything like that, these should probably be more around the $49 mark. Okay, $69 is a little too much. But again, now if you think about it, they do have coupons. Definitely go out and check those coupons out. Go on there, try to get the buy two, get one free. Sometimes they got that coupon. Sometimes they got a buy one, get one free coupon. But let's get down to these shoes and show you what they look like. All right, so here we go. And as you can see, these shoes are pretty dope. Actually, you got a nice pair of nice khakis. Nice pair of khaki shorts. These shoes are actually pretty comfortable. And a lot of times what you guys are really paying for is the name of any shoe, okay? But now, even with that being said, I don't find these, they're comfortable, but they're not as comfortable as a Skechers shoe or a New Balance, okay? I don't think they're as comfy as those. However, the style, the look, the actual feel, the feel of them being so light that you can barely feel them on your feet, that is an A+ in my opinion for these shoes, okay? Again, if these shoes were just a little bit less, okay, like 49 bucks, maybe 49, maybe 59, pushing it there, but reaching about 70, and some of their other shoes are in the, I think their newest ones are like $109, okay? Now we'll have to get some of those and see what those are like as well, but for these, I would recommend them just to try them. But if you're used to like Skechers and Nikes and all like that, and you can get a nice pair for cheap, I would probably stick away from these. I got these kind of honestly to do a review on these just to see what they were like. I don't think I would probably buy another pair. Maybe I will, but we shall see. However, these shoes are pretty comfortable. Again, they don't have that memory foam, but the rest of the fit on the shoe, on the foot, is very nice. It's not tight on my foot. I can move pretty smoothly. As you can see right now, I am moving generously. There goes my feet down there. And again, if you got a nice pair of khakis on, a nice white tee with these shoes, or if you got a nice pair of sweats, those are gonna look nice. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was my honest impression of these shoes, MLO. Go check them out. Go check them out. Go see if they got a coupon code, and if they do, definitely give them a try. These are actually some pretty nice shoes. Again, if you can find Skechers and stuff like that for a little cheaper, just grab those. But if you really want to try a different brand, you know, try these out, okay? It's more of a small mom and pop's joint. If you're not into giving the big corporations all your money, try giving it to the smaller businesses, okay? With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to enjoy this day. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe.